That's Maria McCormick, of course, and Hollow Bones. Haven't heard that in a while. Love that song. Love that album. And excuse me, what time is it? 17 minutes after 9 o'clock on a Monday night. Really enjoyed last night. Great company and great crack. And if you ever get a chance, if you haven't seen the Cash Return show, I recommend you go along. It's absolutely brilliant show. And it's a top class performance to do. But they were up here the last time, and I forgot. Only Les mentioned that. And they recorded the House of the Rising Sun cash style, and it's been used on a Netflix thing, and it's brilliant news for them. And there's other things happening for them that we can't really discuss. And but it's all good, it's all brilliant, and as I say, they put in hard work. But I really enjoyed Les and the Willie Nelson stuff. Equally looking forward to the next artist here in front of us, and we welcome back Orlaith Furey. You're very welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And Aaron McCormick.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. Castle Fun Man. Nothing wrong with that. Good luck. He was gigging away last night. We were just talking with a friend of mine there, Shane McBrady.
Yeah.
What are you playing that 2-piece there?
3-piece.
3-piece.
Well, we do both, either or whatever they want.
And Tony's is back up and running again at the back.
Back going out the back, and they done up the wee part out the back, and a bit of music in it yesterday after the Donegal game. It was a disappointing result, but
sure
we tried to kind of cheer people up a wee bit. Whether we succeeded or not is another thing.
Well, it's good to see it. There was a wild old tragedy in that. That's a pub that's going a long time.
It is going a long time, and it was badly missed, but it's great they got something going back again.
That's good. That's good. Are they doing it up again, the front, are they? Or building it up again?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, we wish them well. Definitely do. And all right, you're welcome back. Well, how's things been?
Good. Busy?
You're really, by God, you're busy. I'll tell you.
I am, yeah.
Line dancing and whatever else.
Jeepers, and I'm definitely not a good dancer. That's why I hired dancers for the video.
And the video, where did the video take place?
So there's two locations. We had me and the band had a gig in Gordahork, and we did the stage shots on the live gig that night. And then Charlie's Bar in Enniskillen, we did the outside shots there. So
very famous bars.
It is, yeah. And I love it.
Do you play up there?
I do, yeah. I've played up there. It's great.
You're flat out, hey? You're busy.
I kind of thought, God, no, I'm not that busy, but I was sick there for a couple of weeks, and I realised I'm really busy because I had to cancel and get other people and say cover me, and I was very lucky. Now I had a lot of good friends in the business that did help me out.
See, that's the worst about it too. Like if you do take sick and that,
it was my voice, and this is the touch wood. This is only the second time I've tried to sing. So
you're doing good. The new single's called "He Will Be Mine," and it's your own.
No,
not
yet. It's Carleen Carpenter.
Carleen Carpenter, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. You a fan of hers?
I am. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of anything that's not overly recorded. And I have never heard it recorded in Ireland before. No. So maybe, I don't know, maybe people think, stick to what people know, but I liked it. I heard it and I thought this is class. So
well, if you heard the boys on there, Aaron, they and they're sort of set, or the Soggy Bottom boys, when they're on their set, they look for something that's good enough but away from the norm. They
were brilliant.
They're very good.
Really good.
Very, very good. Well, come here, we're going to get into music and then we'll chat away then more. So the first song you're going to do.
So the first one, we're doing something a wee bit different. This is actually how I met Aaron. We were both doing a gig in the Alley Theatre, and it was a night of folk and culture. So I'm trying to get back to my roots of the folk music, and we're going to sing a few folk numbers for you.
Brilliant. Well, whenever you're ready, you go for it.
Yeah, okay. This one is, I would know it from Maura O'Connell, and it's Living in These Troubled Times.
Oh, I love this song. Brilliant. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. It takes all the faith that's in you. It takes your heart and it takes mine. It takes love to be forgiven. Living in these troubled times. When it rains on the rains and it snows in the spring,
you're reminded again. It's just the march of the dying, oh, living in these troubled times brings you down to buy paper. If you read between the lines, no one seems to have the answer, oh, living in these troubled times. Still you try and you try, and you do what you must do. It's the march of the dying, oh, living in these troubled times, and loving in these troubled times. It takes a man, it takes a woman. It took your heart and it took mine. It takes love to be forgiven, no, living in these troubled times, and living in these troubled times.
Yeah, it's very good. Lovely song, that Maura O'Connor. That's an old song. That was that in the no, not the Woman's Heart Tour.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was. Yeah,
aye.
that was one of my favorite CDs.
It's brilliant.
Oh, I got it when it first came out.
Very Blacks in that as well.
Yes,
Oh,
and a lot of that stuff I do, and then I lost the CD,
oh.
and it's actually a lovely story. I was working in a pub, before I did music. I always worked in bars, and I think that's where I learned how to kind of hone my craft. And I would have been up singing with different bands that would have been in the pubs.
Aye.
And I was talking to this woman, and I was like, God, I loved that CD so much. And she was just a normal punter in. And what did she do? She went and sourced the CD
No way.
and left it in the bar one night for me.
Oh, class.
And it made my night. And then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
rediscovered all that, all the lovely songs. You know, the Summerfly song.
Aye.
Oh, such a good song.
What a brilliant album. Brilliant album. And that's a nice story.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Come here, you're gigging you're gigging steady. Is it one piece or bands, or what's the what way do you work? Do you work both or?
Aye, anything and everything. Wherever
No
wherever
job
there's
too
a
big.
pound.
No job too small.
No, I do a one piece mainly. I work weddings and funerals with keyboard players or guitarists, and I have a band when I need them for doing bigger functions and weddings and parties, festivals and stuff. So
What's your most comfortable?
Me most comfortable.
Uh,
I'll be the Maura Night and McBride's playing a few tunes,
Ah.
but as a session.
That's on your own. or?
No, just a trad session. That's where I'm most comfortable. Just
Oh,
sitting
is it?
in a session playing a few tunes. But I suppose I perform the best as the one piece because I have it learnt very well. I know my job. I know what to do. I know how to read the crowds now, and that doesn't happen overnight.
Does not.
You know, you
It
have to
does
work
not.
at it.
Was it Clortier?
Yes.
You were first come to prominence. If memory serves me
I
right.
went to Clortier. When was that? 2018. Yeah, 18. And I had never sang with a band. I never really sang.
And
So
how-
it was a really bad idea in hindsight.
well,
But
probably not now when you look at it. Like it wouldn't have been, but
Yeah.
to go ahead and do it, you probably would think now before you do it. Like, but
I think if I had the choice, I would do it now rather than when I was
Then.
inexperienced at the job.
Maybe
But
that give you the confidence, you know.
it was good crack.
Did you
though.
enjoy that?
Loved it.
Aye.
Loved it. Met some really good people, and some of them I still talk to today. Like so.
You say that as if you don't talk to other people.
I don't. No, I'm joking.
I'm only
No, but like when you meet people from all the way down the country, you know, you think, oh, you're never going to see them again or whatever. But I've
Who
bumped
was
into them.
Who was your mentor? That time?
Sean Cuddy was my mentor.
Oh, Sean, very good.
Sean was great. Yeah. So
that's good.
Sean's
You
he's
keep in touch
good
with
crack.
Sean? Aye.
Yeah, I met him. We were both on a gig in Newton Ards there recently, and we were catching up backstage and stuff, and it was nice.
Do you do the ones, the Spanish trips, Costa sort of
Not
thing?
yet.
No.
Not yet.
Well, there you are. Everybody's looking to book Orla. She'll go to
I'll go anywhere.
Costa Blanca.
Aren't you want to come too?
I'll go anywhere.
Aye,
Costa
why
as
not,
well,
sure.
no problem.
It's a bit of crap. But the music scene's picked up again, Orla. It's great to see it again, you know.
It's brilliant. It was a hard lines there for a long time.
Aye, did the COVID affect you? Because you had been gigging flat out then.
I was really busy.
Aye.
I recorded my first single, and then we locked down for the first time. Then I released my second single.
Lockdown again.
Lockdown again. But I was very fortunate in one way. I was getting the drive-in gigs because I do the social dancing. And we had drive-in gigs at the cricket clubs. And it was everybody just parking in their cars and their windows down. And I was very lucky. So I was still sort of
Good.
working. A lot of people were getting very little. I was hanging on for dear life to anything that I was getting. So
Touch and go too for a lot of people. Like it really was.
it was hard work now.
Come here. The last time you were up, we were talking. You were running a charity gig up in Newton Stewart, wasn't it?
That's right. It's almost round to the next year now, and we have another one coming
Have
as
you?
well. Yeah.
And that went well for you. I know you were nervous about it.
I was terrified. And do you know what? I remember like before I was standing and I had Country Harmony and Matt McGranahan as the band, so like
Aye.
I knew everything was going to go to plan.
Aye.
I remember standing with Matt before, what if no one comes? What if no one comes? And he's like, oh, they'll be queuing out to the road in no time. And so they were, and I couldn't believe it.
That's
So
brilliant.
we're doing another one now in November.
That was for a wee girl. It was a young girl, wasn't it?
Aye, so my wee girl Maggie, she
Your wee girl?
she had a rare heart condition when she was 2.
That's what it was. That's right.
So yeah, we got we raised a huge amount. I couldn't believe it. We raised over 4,000, and like that was the first time.
Aye.
And then the next one now is on the 19th of November, and it's for Care for Cancer in Oma. Because we had an experience with
Aye.
them
Aye.
in the last year there. So
I remember you telling me.
yeah, so
Yes,
they were fantastic. So we're
Well,
doing
it's
another
nice.
night.
It's nice you're able to do that.
I love doing it. I've
Aye.
caught a bug now.
I mean,
Yeah.
aye. Who's on me that night, or is it too early yet?
We only have a few confirmed. Sean
Aye.
Cuddy's coming on
Aye,
board.
Sean,
I think everybody's telling me they want John Glenn back
Aye.
because he just went down a storm.
That's brilliant. Isn't
And we
it?
have Sean Corrigan's coming on board as well. Aoife Neal, she did Lord Chair this year.
Aye.
So she's fantastic.
That's
oh my
great.
gosh. So
Where you having it in the Stroll?
in the 2000 Centre. So
Oh, in Newton again.
yeah.
Oh, very good.
Great venue.
Where's that?
It is like
Going out the old
it's
road.
it's out the old road and it's on the right hand side.
I know it now.
But,
Is
like
it where the police barracks used to be? No.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. I think it is out there somewhere. But
Somebody
anyway,
listening there will tell you.
aye, somebody will tell me. But that's good. And you got that bug again for
I
that.
have.
Aye,
But
good.
there needs to be more people doing it.
I know you were nervous.
It was
that
brilliant
time.
crack though.
That's good. I'm
I'm
delighted
even
for
going to
you.
MC the night and all myself.
Did you?
No, I didn't the last time, but I'm doing
You're
it
gonna
this
do
time.
this
Yeah.
time? That's brilliant. Fair play to you. Well,
Taking on
you're
more.
learning some skills now. Hey, I'll tell you. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take an ad break and then we'll come back with another song. What are you going to come back with?
We are going to do Ned of the Hill.
Oh, after this break, don't go away.
Coming this year to Dublin for the very first time. 71 shows completely sold out. Hamilton at the Bord Gáis Energy Theatre. Experience the revolutionary musical that's taken the world by storm. Witness history come alive with electrifying performances and unforgettable music with a modern twist. Book your place now on the outlet at highlandradio.com or call us on 074 91 25,000.
It's the Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring 70% off sale. Get up to 70% off on all your purchases. Up to 70% off all tiles, all wood flooring, all bathware. Everything's reduced in store. The 70% off sale at Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring. Stores nationwide. Sale ends Sunday.
Dark is the evening and silent the hour. Oh, who is that minstrel by yon shady tower, whose heart is so tenderly touching with skill? Oh, who could it be but young Ned of the hill. And he who sings Lady Love, won't you come with me now and come out with me under the bar. I'll pillow your head where the live fairies tread, if you will but wed with young Ned of the hill. Now young Ned of the hill, he had no castle, no hall, no bowman or spearman to come at his call, but one little archer of exquisite skill has shot a bright shadow o'er young Ned of the hill. For it is hard to escape to this young lady's bar, for high is the castle and guarded the tower. But there's a way, and the live fairies tread, and Eileen is gone with young Ned of the hill. And he who sings Lady Love, would you come with me now and come out with me under the bar? I'll pillow your head where the live fairies tread, if you will but wed with young Ned of the hill, if you will but wed with young Ned of the hill.
Yes, well done, well done. Brilliant. I love that. Come here, is your family steeped in music?
Yes, I have 4 sisters and we all play traditional music and we all sing. And my granda would have been musical. It skipped a generation though. Daddy hasn't. He says he was born in a calm night. He hasn't an air. And
that's a nice way to describe it.
yeah. So no, mummy wouldn't be musical either. Like she sings away though. But, yeah.
It skipped a generation. Very good. And do you have you ever played together, your sisters?
We did. We used to have our band, the Furey Sisters, and our claim to fame was supporting Sharon Shannon years ago. But I suppose the band dispersed, and as we got older and stuff, I was kind of lonely.
Sisters involved in it now? Still?
No, just me. It's just me.
And do you get together often even and would have a trad session like that?
Well, we are now in November. I'm 30 and I'm not really anti going out, so I'm having a session as a big session. You're all invited, so we'll have a few tunes, that night, and whenever it comes to family weddings and stuff, there's always, always somebody to pull out a fiddle or.
Are you self-taught the fiddle?
No.
No, you got lessons.
I was taught by a piano accordion player to play the fiddle.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
And then I had a couple of different teachers, but then I suppose you are taught the basics and then you teach yourself. There's that natural flair has to be there.
Because everybody has their own style, don't they? Fiddle players seem to be different styles, and everybody can see,
I don't even know. I don't know what my style would be. I would be a very timid player. Okay. Very much so, yeah. My personality and my playing do not match. And I suppose I studied music and my style changed with the people that I was around. So I was playing a lot with Belfast musicians and they were very fast. And then whenever I would have come home, like our ones would have been like, "You're playing far too fast, slow down." So
when you studied music and you play, would have been trad you would have studied and stuff like that?
Oh no, I did a straight music degree.
Ah, right.
There was a very small element of traditional music in it, but it was there. It was there.
That's good. And tell me this: what's the plans for the future? Then just keep gigging and
keep gigging.
Working away.
The idea to kind of focus a bit more on the folk stuff and bring in the fiddle. I do the fiddle with the one piece and play a bit of whistle and guitar as well. But I want to kind of focus more on the songs that I've been singing for years.
I love that.
You know,
because I don't know what way, but I have this great love of songs that you don't hear anymore. Like that song you sang, you don't hear. And I always think, oh God, if they go away, we'll never get them back.
And if they're not sang, you know, you'll go to sessions, and that's where you hear some of the most beautiful these songs. I don't know if you've ever heard wee Paddy McManaman singing. Paddy on the fiddle. He's the most beautiful singer, and he sang this wee song that I had never heard before one night, and it was Bringing Mary Home. And I don't even know who sang it to begin with, but it's just wee things like that, and that's a tradition. And see if that tradition isn't kept up, like it's gonna be gone.
There's so many great songs, and I love hearing them. You know, I go back and do a lot of stuff of Macom and Clancy, and you know, the Clancy brothers and stuff, and I love that style of music. And you think, is there nobody coming along there could just pick up on that and take it to another level again, you know? Well,
it's very hard to, I suppose you get stuck as a performer, because
you have to pay the bills.
Yeah, so you have to do what's working, and for a long time there, you know, the pubs were wanting country, and it was working. But now it's kind of changing a bit with different, you know, you have the Tumbling Paddies brought in a bit more of the trad stuff, and the Whistling Donkeys are still flying, and it's like I always knew what I wanted to be doing, but what you want and what, you know, is paying the bills are two very different things. That's why I love the folk, because it's just it's honest, it's simple music, and I just love doing it, and there's no show needed.
No, well, then the trad sessions would be good for that, wouldn't it?
It's just relaxed, and
not a free for all as such. I don't mean disrespectfully, like, but
it is sort of organised. But like, no, I know what you mean. It's everyone just has a space to play.
There's some great players and singers out there.
There is, sure.
Aaron, we'll turn to you if you don't mind, just for a wee second. Come here, you're two-piece and three-piece, you were saying you're involved with it at the moment.
Three-piece, yeah, mainly a three-piece. And we can run as a two-piece when man needs a night off or something, you know. And
if people are looking to get a hold to you, what do you come under? Or
we're under the name of The Lads at the minute. That'll be our cover bar thing that we're doing. The Lads Music on Instagram, or The Lads on Facebook.
Very good.
Taking bookings all the time. Give us a shout through that, either of those. I was up here before with N15 Resonance, Boys in Balbuffet.
How long ago was that, Aaron?
That was, now you're asking, maybe a year ago, maybe, or about that, yeah.
Oh.
Kieran O'Neill, Dig,
Rackets
Roll, Huckleberry, the Balbuffet group of some very varying styles of music, you know, largely rock based, with a bit of psychedelic influence in there too, from the synths and things like that. That covers that genre, I suppose. Then that's on to another local artist, Sean Scanlon, who I'm doing a wee bit along with as well. So I'm kind of quite busy and getting busier all the time.
And different styles.
Different styles, yeah.
It's good that, but isn't it?
That's fantastic, yeah. To be able to play anything, you know, and to get the chance to play these different styles with these different people, you know.
There's young McBurdy there, bitten away in the cajon there. Who's that beside you?
That'll be Shannon Caterson. Another Castle Fun man.
No, very good. Is that in Tunnies there?
That is in the old Tunnies.
The old Tunnies,
yeah.
There you go. The Lads Music. Good
that's
stuff.
And it's funny you mentioned Tunnies, because that's kind of where the whole thing started. You know, if it wasn't for people in Tunnies who kind of gave us a place to go and gave us a corner to hang out in, you know, that's where we're doing a lot of our rehearsal as well. So
a lot of good people like that, like,
and support.
Of course. Fair play to them, and hopefully not be too long they're up and fighting fit and going again. So the new single, He Will Be Mine, is out in general release.
Yes, it's out and it's available for request on radios, and the video's up just on my Facebook page at the moment, and it's on TikTok and Instagram as well. But
have we got it on? We haven't got it on the system. Can we get it on the system? You can send it to me. Send it to Jimmy, will you? And then we'll get Jimmy to give it on here. So when you're asked for it,
you're
asked for it, because CDs is kind of,
Yeah, well, I had a promoter working on it, and she did the press release and everything for me. But I suppose you can send all the songs you want out, but I suppose people have to request them. Then it's like, right, everybody get on the ball.
If they're in there, that's when they can be requested. You see, so we'll have to get that sorted. Definitely will. And the single's going all right for you so far.
It's going
Good
well,
feedback.
yeah. It's going well. It's going down really well at live gigs. It's flying. The line dancing's all in now. Like, everyone's flat out at it.
It seemed to come back again, didn't it?
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
crazy.
aye.
So I just says, feed the market, and
Without a doubt, give them what they want.
and they love it. And it's the first time I performed it was in the Clanry, and it was jammed. It was after Derek Ryan in the front bar, and like, it was mental, and I couldn't believe it. Like, all these people were singing along, and I was like, that's mine.
Right, aye.
You know,
and then
so
you
it
say,
was-
I better get a couple more of these out to keep these people on the floor.
Oh, I have a cracker coming after.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So
Brilliant.
it's another one that's
Aye.
not,
Floor
I don't
filler.
think ever been recorded here. So
Brilliant. Do you write to yourself? Do you write?
I do.
Do you?
That's the next chapter.
Oh.
I have an original recorded, finished. I just haven't put it out.
Where do you record it yourself?
Wayne Golden recorded it for me.
Okay.
And I have been working with a couple of different producers as well. So
Great.
I right away. I have nearly a full album now, but I just never put them anywhere.
Where do you get the time, hey? And how,
I can't help it. They just
how's the
come
wee
to
girl?
me.
I meant to ask you, how's
Flying. She's
She's
5 now.
is she?
Full of
And-
music.
And her health problems is okay?
100%. Yeah. She's not discharged just yet,
Yes.
but yeah,
Getting there.
we're hoping that she will be soon.
Please God. Well done. That's good. It's not easy at all when you're trying to juggle all things like. And
No, she is full of beans. And she's in everything. She's in Irish dancing,
oh,
music. She had got a fiddle for her birthday.
No
She
way.
does football, and she's just full of beans all
And
the time.
is she a natural musician? Do you think? You
Oh,
can-
she's very tuneful.
great.
Like this doll's singing Willie Nelson, and she's 5. And you're like, oh, you poor thing. What
Brilliant.
happened to the wheels in the bus? Like, but she
Oh, we
knows
gotta
good
know.
music, you know.
Aye.
Because if you put on something like on Spotify, she'd be like, "Mommy, turn that off."
Very good.
If she doesn't like it, so.
Wheels in the bus. They've done a fair turn in our house too. let me
Oh
tell you.
gosh.
Well, come here. Listen, I enjoyed your company, and Aaron. Thanks indeed for popping
Likewise.
up. Where can people get you shortly? Next week.
I so we have a wedding on Wednesday. Friday I'm over on Tory Island, and it's class. So if you're at a loose end, come over. It's fantastic. I would buy a house over there. So I'm gigging there. I'm in Dromore, County Tyrone on Saturday night. I am in Katy and Armagh on Sunday night. Following week, I can't even remember. I just go. I look at week to week, but I
Yes.
know I'm packed. I have a packed schedule. I was trying to organise a holiday for us, and I'm right through to October before I have a free weekend. So I suppose it's good. Like,
it's
but
good, but at the same time, you have to look after yourself. too,
Mondays
so,
or Monday or Tuesday. Musicians, hairdressers, and chefs all go out the same nights.
very
Monday
good.
and Tuesdays.
You see, because this town here buzzing on a Monday and Tuesday night.
Aye, it'd be
And
great.
long may it continue. Listen, we'd love to get a final song if you don't mind. And
Yep.
this final song you're going to do first would be.
This is a John Prime song. I love John Prime as a songwriter. He would heavily influence my writing. So he would. And I suppose this is. I don't need to tell the story of the song. The song speaks for itself. It's a beautiful song.
Jane Corn played and I said to her the last day, along with John Prine song with Dolores Keane. I think it was Dolores Keane. And you know, I was driving up listening to it, and Jean was on before me, and I said to her, I didn't know what Dolores Keane had recorded with John Prine, but the song just blew me away.
I must suck it up. Must suck it up when I get home.
Is it Dolores Keane? Wasn't Dolores Keane? Something.
I love Dolores Keane. I love Sean Keane as well.
Sean was up here. I
Oh,
lovely fella.
such a
Great.
nice person. Such a nice person.
We were out in Ironmore one night out in Jerry Early's, and Sean Keane was in concert. And do you know this? You were just taken down our place.
I seen him in the courthouse there the last time he was in it.
In Lifford.
Aye. It was brilliant.
Great venue.
Yeah, lovely. It's a real intimate venue.
Aye. And there it is. What's it called? The town, the size to me. It's John Prine and Dolores Keane, and it's called John Prine in Spite of Ourselves. Where am I looking at? Where am I called? What's it called? I love John Prine.
He's
Tanya,
very talented.
Tanya toured with him, Tanya McCall.
Yes, she's fantastic.
Oh, amazing! In a town this size, have a listen to it.
I will.
It's something you could do rightly. But anyway, listen, I'm way off on a rant me own. So,
You're all right.
I forget.
That was enjoyable.
Where am I? I'm not a Kenny, that's where I am. And this song's called what?
This is called Unwed Fathers.
Oh, jeez. No, more controversy again. Takes me back. Whenever you're ready, John Prine classic.
In an Appalachian Greyhound station, she sat there waiting in the family way. Goodbye, brother, tell Mom I love her, tell all the others I'll write someday. From teenage lover to unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream, while unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream. In a cold and grey town, a nurse said lay down, this ain't no playground, and honey, this ain't home. Someone's children out having children in a grey stone building and all alone. From teenage lover to unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream, while unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through the mountain stream. On a somewhere else by nighttime greyhound, she holds her head down, singing lullabies. Your daddy never meant to hurt you ever. He just don't live here, but you've got his eyes. From teenage lover to unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream, while unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream, and they run like water through a mountain stream.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. Well done. And you mentioned the courthouse, and hello to Gillian and all the team down. Brilliant venue.
Fantastic. That's the dream.
Well, there's no reason why you couldn't, let me tell you. Patrick Jack, a good friend, will be up with us, and he's playing there on the 16th of August. And Alton are playing the next night on the 17th of August.
That'll be a great gig.
Oh, it's going to be tickets available at the courthouse, Lifford Courthouse. It's just an amazing. I love the setting in it. I love the whole. Anybody that's ever played in it loves it. There's no reason why you couldn't headline your own gig at that. Definitely not.
That's in the 5-year plan.
Get it next year plan. Just contact Gillian, tell her you're talking to us, and Gillian will sort you out. Did you lovely Guinness down there? That's the only reason I mention them.
Oh, okay.
Cans of Guinness, but it's
Cans
all right.
of Guinness.
It's okay, you know.
I'm not a Guinness fan now.
Yeah, well, you just take one if they're giving you one. I'll drink it. Liz McElcarr says, hi, Orla and Aaron. Hello to you.
Hello.
Teresa Barnes says, beautiful. And young Brenton Maxwell said, class stuff, good man, Brenton, yourself. You boy. Come here. It's a pleasure as always. Always enjoy your company, a good crack. And you kind of forget you're on the radio when you're chatting, you know what I mean? But long may it continue, continued success. And I hope the single goes well, the line dancing. And that song is just lovely, Paul. Tell that lady. I certainly will. That's from Clayton's the band. Thank you very much, Clayton. There you go. That song's beautiful.
Thank you.
John Prine wrote some great stuff, didn't he?
Oh, he's just his.
No, but you know the thing about it? It's like when Les was talking there about Willie Nelson, and what I do is I go on and put on an album, say Willie Nelson, and I listen to the and John Prine does the same for me. You hear songs and you go, I didn't even know that song. You know, absolutely amazing.
He can just open your heart in seconds.
Without a doubt.
He's so talented as a writer.
And Shannon Kitterson.
Hey, Shannon.
Oh, you're sounding good, he said.
Very good. Very good.
Stuff.
Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
You got to mention yourself tonight, Shannon.
Aaron McCormick, thanks very much, Aaron. I enjoyed the company. And
pleasure to be here again.
Any night at all, just pop up. And hey?
You'll be seeing more of me.
He's may get him a cup.
Well, you know the crack. Orla, you know where we are, and good luck. Orla's new singles out there. He Will Be Mine. It's a line dancing classic, and it's by
Caroline Carpenter.
Caroline
Mm-hmm.
Carpenter. Who's she? How come I know that name? It rings a bell. Is she not one?
She's did loads. She's American, like she did loads and loads of hits. Like she did the Down at the Twist and Shout.
That's where.
That's probably her kind of most famous one. Yeah.
But anyway, that's it. Thanks for your company indeed. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Furey, check her out on all those social platforms.